Welcome to today's OSINT Intelligence Briefing for August 13th, 2026. Today, the line between conventional warfare, cyber operations, espionage, and information warfare is becoming increasingly difficult to define. Let's begin with Taiwan. Taiwanese authorities have disclosed an unusual cyber attack against government agencies that involved AI-assisted techniques. According to reports, attackers used autonomous AI agents as part of a coordinated intrusion campaign. At least 85 government accounts were reportedly compromised, with thousands of personnel records extracted. Investigators also identified activity involving Taiwan's Nuclear Safety Agency and energy sector targets. Taiwan has not officially attributed the operation to a specific state. However, reporting has pointed toward possible China-linked activity. That attribution remains an assessment, not an established fact. The strategic significance is bigger than the individual incident. AI is increasingly reducing the time required to conduct reconnaissance, identify targets, and automate portions of an intrusion. Human operators remain important, but AI could allow smaller teams to operate with the efficiency of much larger cyber units. This is a major development for intelligence agencies and national security planners. Meanwhile, another warning is emerging in the enterprise cybersecurity world. Security researchers report that attackers are exploiting a critical Microsoft SharePoint vulnerability after public proof-of-concept code became available. The vulnerability, tracked as CV 2026-55040, has a reported CVSS score of 9.1 and was already addressed by Microsoft in its July security updates. For defenders, this is a familiar but increasingly dangerous pattern. Once technical details become public, the window between disclosure and exploitation can become extremely short. Now to Europe and the Russia-Ukraine war. Recent reporting highlights growing concern over suspicious drone activity around sensitive locations in Germany and elsewhere in Europe. At the same time, Ukraine continues to demonstrate the expanding role of long-range drones, including reported strikes against Russian energy infrastructure. These developments illustrate a fundamental transformation of warfare. The battlefield is no longer limited to trenches, tanks, and aircraft. Commercial technology, drones, satellite imagery, social media, and cyber capabilities are all part of the same operational environment. Another important development concerns intelligence powers. Turkey has reportedly transferred significant wiretapping and internet control responsibilities to its cybersecurity authority, raising questions about state surveillance, communications monitoring, and the balance between national security and civil liberties. Germany, meanwhile, is considering stronger intelligence capabilities in response to what officials describe as a worsening threat environment, including concerns linked to Russia. From an OSINT perspective, the most important lesson is that individual events should not be viewed in isolation. A cyber attack, a drone sighting, a military exercise, a leaked document, or a new surveillance law may appear unrelated. But when these signals are combined with satellite imagery, government statements, technical indicators, procurement data, social media activity, and historical patterns, a much clearer picture can emerge. This is the real power of open-source intelligence. OSINT does not mean believing everything found online. It means verifying information, comparing independent sources, identifying contradictions, and separating confirmed facts from allegations and speculation. Today's picture is clear. Cyber operations are becoming more automated. Drones are changing military planning. Intelligence agencies are adapting to hybrid threats, and governments are expanding their ability to monitor the digital battlefield. The strategic competition of 2026 is therefore being fought simultaneously on land, at sea, in the air, in cyberspace, and inside the information environment. And increasingly, the first warning of a future crisis may not come from a battlefield. It may come from a server log, a satellite image, a drone flight, a leaked document, or a seemingly insignificant digital anomaly. This has been today's OSINT Intelligence Briefing. I'm John Luca from www.osintinvestigate.com. Stay analytical. Verify before you share. And remember, in modern geopolitics, information is not simply something we consume. It is part of the battlefield,